Are you a safe space for your child?
Guess what? It's Friday. Happy Friday.
All right, so I have a story time for y'all. This past weekend, I watched this Barney documentary. You know how it shows what's coming up next? So my youngest, she's 7, she said, well, I wanna watch that. I didn't wanna watch it. And the documentary was called I Am Big Bird, the Carol Spinney story. So it tells about how Big Bird became a character, how Carol Spinney was Big Bird. And so when she said she wanted to watch it, I was like, okay, cool. It couldn't be anything, harmful. It's a documentary. It's probably a family documentary. Well, I was wrong about that. So later on that night, I had noticed a change in her behavior, but it didn't make me go to the Big Bird documentary. And so she explained to me that she wanted to sleep in our chair that we have in our bedroom. I was like, no, you can't do that. But I thought it was from something else that we had learned about that was kind of scary for her. But she explained that it was the documentary. And so she goes on to say, well, I didn't like it. It was scary for her. And I said, what? And so I got this grand idea to explain that to y'all about being my child's safe space. First, I thought it was so cool how she was able to communicate to me how she felt about watching that documentary. In hindsight, I feel that I should have maybe stopped it to see, maybe Google it and see, but I didn't think anything of it. Then, as I thought about it that night after she had told me about it, I said, maybe she's 7. Her brain has not really processed that Big Bird has a person who is creating this character. So children's minds are way different than ours. They see the character, they see this friendly character who is always kind, right? So that came to play in my mind. And then, like I said, I started thinking, I was like, hey, well, I did a good job of being the safe space for my child because I was actively listening. We communicated, and I communicated with her and told her that everything was gonna be okay, that there was nothing to be afraid of. And here's the thing, she still didn't sleep well that night. It was still on her, but her sister slept with her, but she still didn't feel that safety, right? Also, all weekend, she was like clinging to me, and I didn't mind it because she needed that safeness. Also, I had to communicate with my husband that, hey, this is how she's feeling. We can't watch anything because I'm not sure what's causing this. All she can watch is PBS Kids and all of those things. So I was also looking at how I was intentional, how she was intentional of letting us know about her feelings, and then I was intentional about hugging her, letting her know, it's okay to cry, also letting her know that it's okay. I think a child hearing that it's okay is always a good thing, and being understanding, not being barking or being upset. Well, why do you feel, we sometimes get frustrated, and not having that frustration, but letting her know that, hey, thank you for telling me. I hope that she appreciates that I was able to listen to her. So are you your child's safe space, or do they have somebody else? Is their dad, grandma, somebody else, their safe space for them? Because what I'm learning is we can put a lot of pressure on our children without knowing. Although I didn't choose the documentary, I said yes to it. Does that, I'm the parent. I said yes. You look at the world and you see a lot of parents saying yes to things, not really thinking about the full perspective of a brain of a 7-year-old, of a 9-year-old, even a 1-year-old. We're not thinking of those things, and we're instilling things because of what we believe, and I don't think that's fair. I just feel we need to create that safe space and communicate, listen, be intentional, and have better understanding with our children. So let me know how you feel down in the comment. That's all I have for today. So as always, I pray you have a blessed day. I pray you have a blessed weekend, a blessed week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.